Come one, come all to episode number 4 of CWO Brawl. We are at the beautiful Blackstock Auditorium in Knoxville, Tennessee. This is the final stop before the CWO hits their first ever CPV Night of Glory. And tonight is going to have some major ramifications on the Night of Glory card. Folks, I am the voice of the CWO, Mike Talley. Tonight we are going to find out the second team that will go into the World Tag Team Championship match at Night of Glory. West Virginia Pride already punched their tickets a couple weeks ago. And tonight, Domination Extreme is going to face the American Saints. And the winner of that matchup will face West Virginia Pride for the World Tag Team Championships. But we're going to start tonight with tag team competition as two teams who unfortunately did not make it to the finals of the World Tag Team Championship Round Robin Tournament. Team Cage, James and Dallas, making their way to the ring. Excuse me. And they will be going not one-on-one. They will be going up against the team of Death of Society. And what should shape up to be a really good matchup, a match of conflicting styles, if you will. Excuse me, folks. Team Cage, of course, brothers. And they're more of the high-flying, high-impact type tag team. They're going up against a more ground-and-pound technical tag team. As there you see Lars Ramon and his tag team partner, Zach Chronic, making their way through the crowd to the ring. And one of the most unusual, or I don't know how you would describe it, one of the more unusual entrances in all of CAW Wrestling. And like I said, this should shape up to be a wonderful matchup. Death of Society won their first contest in the World Tag Team Championship Round Robin Tournament, while Team Cage, they lost 2 matches in a row and were quickly eliminated from the tournament. So this should be a great matchup just to see which team is going to maybe turn the corner in the tag team ranks, as both teams, obviously, as I said, eliminated from the World Tag Team Championship contention at Night of Glory. So it's going to be interesting to see which team sort of turns the corner, makes a name for himself, tries to get back into the tag team title picture. Winning this matchup may get them exactly to that point, as James in the ring with Lars Ramon. And there's a nice flapjack by James Cage onto Lars Ramon. James, both these men are the smaller competitors of these two tag teams. James not too much smaller than his older brother Dallas. And there's a leg drop right to the neck. Right to the neck of Lars Ramon. Now throws him over the top rope. Ramon holds on. Oh, and punches him down to the floor. And what is James setting up for here? Waiting for Lars Ramon to get up. Goes for a big... Oh, misses a big splash. Crashing and burning as James Cage. Oh, and now all 4 competitors looks like they're about to battle outside of the ring. Not about, but they are battling on the outside of the ring. Got a little bit of a cluster going on as James and Lars finally make their way back in the ring. Oh, and James turned his back on Lars Ramon. That cost him. And now he's in the wrong corner as Lars waiting for Zach to get to where they need no double team maneuver here. Oh, and a double wheelbarrow or a slingshot right into the turnbuckle. And James is now in trouble as he's in the wrong corner, and there's an atomic drop and a forearm smash to the bridge of the nose and another forearm smash. And the big man of this matchup, Zach Chronic, 6'5", 260 pounds, hits a huge double-A spine buster. And James Cage is in trouble. There's another forearm smash. And I don't know what he's trying to do. Dragging James. Lars tags himself into the ring. And there's a face smash right to the canvas. As now Lars just repeatedly kicking James right in the face. And there's a soccer ball kick to the lower back. James pushing off Lars Ramon. But Lars Ramon fighting back, not giving James really any space. James tried to create some space, but Lars Ramon said no. But there's a flapjack. A big flapjack, just what he needed to do. Instead of taunting, he should spend more time tagging in his brother. Oh, there's a huge clothesline by Dallas. Huge clothesline by Dallas. And what is Dallas doing here? I'm not sure what he was setting up for there, but whatever. And there's a drop toe hold face buster. Great tag team action here to start off episode number 4. Goes for maybe a scoop slam, but no. Lars Ramon with a backbreaker reversal. And there's a kick to the lower back. The small of the back getting targeted by Lars Ramon. Sends him into the Death of Society corner. Oh, and there's a shoulder block. Driving the wind out of Dallas Cage. And what are these two setting up for here? Zach Chronic with a double axe handle to the arm of Dallas Cage. And now there's a kick and a forearm smash right to the arm. And Dallas Cage is now in trouble as now Zach Chronic working on that arm. And now what's he set up for here? There's a huge big boot right to the face. That could be it. Going for the pin. 1, 2, not even a 2 count before Dallas Cage gets his shoulder up. There's just again working on the arm. Sends Dallas into the corner once again. And he tags in Lars. And Lars on the top rope. Maybe an aided crossbody. Hits the aided crossbody in the middle of the ring. Dallas hops back up though. And what's Lars Ramon? Oh, Lars Ramon going for the soda twist. Hits the soda twist in the middle of the ring. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and and Lars Ramon gets Dallas Cage gets the shoulder up at the last possible moment. Zach Chronic took out James Cage. And what's Lars Ramon setting up for here? Has him on the top rope. And a super hurricanrana off the top turnbuckle. Big high impact maneuver. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and once again Dallas Cage able to get the shoulder up. And Dallas Cage needs to get some form of offense. Side headlock by Zach Chronic. Oh, just a punch to the stomach. And a drop kick to the side of the head. And now just punching Dallas in the face. Oh, what's he set up for? Just once again continuing to work on the arms of Dallas Cage. Isolating Dallas from his younger brother, James. Smart strategy is there's a chop block right to the back of the knee. Oh, and there's another forearm smash to the face. And James trips up Zach Chronic. Oh, and went for maybe a clothesline, but is hit with a huge... He's hit with a huge double-A spine buster. Oh, and has an ankle lock. He's got an ankle lock on Dallas Cage. Dallas Cage has nowhere to go. He's too far away from James. Oh, and Zach Chronic releases the hold. I don't know why. Lars Ramon just takes out James again. There's a nice arm drag. Big arm drag. And now what's he set up for here? Maybe a leg. I don't know. There's a leg drop off the second rope. He needs to make a tag to his younger brother. Zach Chronic continues to fight back. Oh, now Zach Chronic looks in trouble. And Dallas makes the tag to James. And both brothers were set up for drop toe hold and the elbow drop combination. And just what he needed to do, get his younger brother in the contest. And James setting up for something on the ring apron. Hits it. Oh, a nice springboard drop kick. Springboard drop kick by James Cage. Going for the pinfall. 1, and not even a 2 count before Zach Chronic able to get the shoulder up. There's another drop kick, but Zach Chronic staying on his feet. And there's a flying forearm smash that puts Zach Chronic down. There's a leg drop. And James going to the top rope. And hits. Oh no! Misses the missile drop kick. Going for the pin is Chronic. 1, 2, and no. James Cage able to get the shoulder up once again. Back and forth contest. This is a knee to the gut. And now Zach Chronic with a huge right cross that puts James Cage down. Now here's Lars Ramon once again, trying to keep the momentum with Death of Society. Both these teams just fighting for bragging rights. And there's Owen for a kick, but no, pushed away, and there's another flying forearm smash. And a drop kick right to the back. Set Lars Ramon up and drop kicks him right in the back of the head, the back of the neck. And Death of Society is now in trouble and hits a sit-out jawbreaker. As James Cage has swung the momentum back in the favor of Team Cage. Oh, and there goes Lars Ramon over the top rope, holds on. James, I don't know what he was going for, but Lars Ramon reverses it. Oh, went for it. Looks like a springboard clothesline, but James ducks out of the way. James sends Lars Ramon into the corner. And what's he setting up for? Oh, big knife edge chop right in the corner, echoing through the auditorium. And hits a tag into Dallas. Dallas with just a clubbing blow. There's a forearm smash that sends Lars Ramon flying. And what's James setting up for here? Or Dallas, I'm sorry. Oh, hits a nice cutter right in the corner. Hits a cutter. James takes out Zach Chronic. Oh, and James, or Dallas, I'm sorry, has some kind of submission hold. Has a submission hold. And Lars Ramon taps out. Team Cage with a big victory, of their first victory here in the CWO. After going 0-2 in the World Tag Team Championship Tournament, or Round Robin Tournament, excuse me. They pick up their first big victory here in the CWO. And what a match that we had here to start the contest. Both teams just leaving it all in the ring. What a big victory for Team Cage. And ladies and gentlemen, we have cameras following Tank Morgan and Reggie Flash.
One is a fighting champion without an ounce of quit.
Jamie Eagle, your URWL champ.
The other, a traditionalist revolutionary with a desire to restore legitimacy.
Because I create respect.
Two combustible elements. Two accomplished warriors of the squared circle. Two souls driven by destiny.
I want this opportunity.
Lead the revolution.
The leader of legitimate wrestling, Corey Jones, meets URWL champion Jamie Emo for the very first time, one-on-one, live and underneath the lights at CAW Destiny 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode number 4 excuse me, of CWO Brawl. Coming off a great opening contest between Team Cage and Death of Society, with Team Cage coming out on top. And here you hear the music for the biggest man in the CWO, Malice. And it has been confirmed that Malice will be going one-on-one with Kenta Tazawa at Night of Glory. These two had a great contest at CWO Brawl episode number 1 in the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament, with Kenta Tazawa coming out on top. And since then, he and Malice have traded interfering in each other's matches. Hit Ericson versus Kenta Tazawa on episode number 2 for the number 1 contendership to the World Heavyweight Championship, with Malice distracting Kenta Tazawa, helping Ericson win the match. Then last week, Malice was going one-on-one with Tank Morgan. Referee went down, Tazawa came in, helped Tank Morgan with the victory. Big words. Oh, here comes Kenta Tazawa. And Tazawa just punching Malice. And these two men trading blows back and forth. Things are blowing up here between these two. These two can't wait for Night of Glory. They're taking care of each other right now as both men just going back and forth, trading blows. Kenta Tazawa getting the upper hand. Oh, and he picks up the big 300-pounder and hits a huge F5. Or the Tazawa Tornado, as he calls it. Oh, and he's celebrating. Kenta Tazawa getting more revenge onto Oh, now Malice fighting back and hits a big lariat that takes Kenta Tazawa down. And it's it doesn't take a genius to realize that Kenta Tazawa gives up quite a few inches and many pounds, but hits a huge clothesline. And what's Tazawa doing going on the top rope? He's in his street clothes. Not that that has really any effect. Hits a big flying clothesline as Malice gets up on his feet. And someone needs to come down here and separate these two, but I don't know if you want to. If you try to separate a man like Malice, you're going to probably get beat up yourself. Oh, misses a clothesline. Malice, oh my gosh, just turning Tazawa inside out. And that's probably what Malice needed, as Tazawa appeared to be out on his feet. Oh, and Tazawa spills to the outside. And someone needs to come down here. Oh, not my announce table. Not the announce table. Tazawa hits a running knee. We saw him do that last week, which took Malice down, takes him down again. And my announce table has been taken apart here. Oh, and there's a back elbow. Sends Tazawa into the steel barrier. Right in front of the fans, there's a huge headbutt. A big headbutt. And Tazawa is down, ladies and gentlemen. Tazawa is in a world of trouble right now. Oh, and there's a big punch. There's a left and a right. And then a discus clothesline. And you just see, did you see Kenta Tazawa's head, the back of his head, smashing on that floor? That is concrete underneath this thin padding on the outside. Oh, and he's dragging Tazawa. Oh, and throws him against my announce table. Not my announce table. And Malice, oh my gosh, what's he setting up for here? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, it just hits a huge slam. A big slam on the outside. Oh my goodness, and here comes Devin Masterson with the American Saints. Thank you, Devin, and ladies and gentlemen, the experienced ring crew here in the CWO has thankfully was able to piece my announce table back together. Malice was escorted from the ringside area by security as medical crews have taken a look at Kenta Tazawa, helped him backstage. But I agree about that tag team contest later this evening between Domination Extreme and the American Saints, where the winners will face West Virginia Pride at Night of Glory for the World Tag Team Championships. As we're getting set for our second contest of the evening, Kyle Kane going one-on-one with Pierre St. John. And Kyle Kane, one of the more exciting superstars here in the CWO. We've only seen him once. In a losing effort against Malice in the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament back on episode number 1. But I know one thing, his Phoenix Rising splash off the top rope is one of the more exciting maneuvers you will ever see in all of wrestling. As now you're going to witness one of the most boring competitors in the CWO in Pierre St. John. With this horrendously boring entrance music. It just bores me to tears listening to this garbage. A man that is full of himself from Savigny, France. He and Acorazado have kind of had a war of words as of late. Pierre St. John defeated Acorazado. Acorazado beat Pierre St. John in the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. And last week, Pierre St. John returned the favor by defeating Acorazado, albeit with the help of a ring bell to the face, but nonetheless, Tonight he's got to focus on a very young and determined Kyle Kane, looking to get things rolling for himself here in the CWO. And there's the man that's so full of himself, Pierre St. John, finally in the ring, taking his stupid bow as fans boo him. Size and strength advantage in this matchup definitely goes to Pierre St. John, but the speed advantage goes to Kyle Kane, and Kyle Kane getting started here early. I spoke too soon as now Pierre St. John returned the favor. Oh, went for a rolling elbow, but missed. And Kyle Kane hits a big kick right to the upper back. Going for the pinfall. It's too early here, barely even a 1 count. Oh, there's a huge kick to the back of the head. That took Pierre St. John down. Oh, Kyle Kane. Maybe that's the inexperience of Kyle Kane. A rookie in the wrestling industry. And what's he set up for here? Running to the ropes. Dives over the top. Oh, and hits a big senton off the top rope. Just flipping over the top rope. There's that big exciting style from Kyle Kane. And Pierre St. John is in trouble once again. Oh, and now Pierre St. John trips up Kyle Kane. Maybe going to the well one too many times. And Kyle Kane is now in trouble. He gave Pierre St. John that opening that you never want to give an experienced competitor like a Pierre St. John who just kicks Kane in the side of the head. And now Kyle Kane is in a world of hurt. Oh, there's a senton of his own by Pierre St. John. 240 pounds just dropping on the chest. Has him in an Indian deathlock. Trying to soften him up for the big Indian deathlock that he has for his finisher. Working on the legs of Kyle Kane as there's a chop block right to the back of the knee. And what's he trying to go for? Just picking apart the legs of Kyle Kane is Pierre St. John. And Pierre St. John, which we've seen before, is willing to do anything it takes to defeat his opponent using a ring bell last week. Oh, and there's a kick to the back by Pierre St. John. Kind of going to Kyle Kane, whatever you can do, I can do better. Oh, and Kane with a kick to the chest. Hits a knife edge chop. Punching away. Oh, there's a block by St. John. Front face lock. Hits a nice suplex, does Pierre St. John. Nicely done. Very textbook suplex. And continuing to work on the legs, driving the knee into the canvas. Softening him up for that Indian deathlock. And there's another just driving knee first right into the mat. And Pierre St. John is Kyle Kane is in all sorts of trouble. Irish whip into the ropes. Mike Romani has to get out of the way as there's a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Michael Romani, the official CWO referee. And there's another Indian deathlock onto Kyle Kane. And Kyle Kane needs to try to muster some kind of offense. Any kind of offense. And there's a block. Maybe listening to me as Kyle Kane is an elbow. Flips him over. Kick to the back once again. You could hear that kick echoing through the arena. Kyle Kane going to the top rope. What's he setting up for here? Oh, went for a 450 splash, but missed. Not really missed. Got the legs up. Did Pierre St. John? Oh, now he's going for that big Indian deathlock. And he's got it locked on to Kyle Kane. Kyle Kane has nowhere to go. He is stuck in the middle of the ring. Pierre St. John, just look at that pressure that he's putting on the ankle and knee of Kyle Kane. And Kyle Kane is holding on for dear life, showing a great intestinal fortitude by not tapping out, dealing with the pain. And wait a minute, this is a Corazado's music. A Corazado maybe is going to come out here to the ring, get some revenge. Get some revenge for hitting him, for Pierre St. John hitting him with a ring bell last week. You hear the music, but there's no Corazado. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there's a big kick, a Pele kick by Kyle Kane. Pierre St. John's in trouble. And there's a Phoenix Rising splash. Could this be at 1, 2, 3, and Kyle Kane has done it, folks. Kyle Kane with his first victory here in the CWO, defeating Pierre St. John. Of course, you gotta give some credit to a Corazado or to the sound technician here in the CWO, which is actually me. And I didn't hit the music to play Pierce play a Corazado's music, but nonetheless, Kyle Kane taking advantage Oh, the distraction. Hits the Phoenix Rising. Oh, and Pierre St. John. Pierre St. John is none too happy about this. He's yelling for a microphone. What is it with all the national pieces of garbage and crap that we've had today? Japanese, punk, now Mexican piece of garbage. Oh, and here's the music for Mike. I'm sorry, not Mike. Walter O'Leary, our general manager, the CWO general manager. What an announcement by Walter O'Leary at Night of Glory. Pierre St. John versus Corazado. And welcome back to episode number 4 of CWO Brawl, as we are getting ready for the matchup that has major implications. The CWO Night of Glory for the World for the World Tag Team Championship matchup. West Virginia Pride punched their tickets a couple weeks ago for that match, and tonight they're going to find out who their opponents will be. It's either the team that's making their way into the ring, Domination Extreme, or the team of Hunter Ethan and Aaron Tyler, the American Saints. And this is going to be an amazing matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I know it. I guarantee it. Both these teams want this opportunity really, really bad. And of course, I mean, you could say that about anybody that gets a shot at major championship gold. And here comes the American Saints. Aaron Tyler there on the right, Hunter Ethan on the left. A very good tag team. They have wrestled all over the world, have won tag team championships in other call organizations. Looking to make a name for himself here in another one, the CWO Call Wrestling Organization. And ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mention earlier in the night, you saw Tank Morgan and Reggie Flash talking backstage. They have their main event, or they are in the main event this evening in tag team action versus the team of Eric Ericson and Tyler Slade. That match, of course, after this one. But let's focus on this matchup as the winner goes to the World Heavyweight Championship, World Tag Team Championship match at Night of Glory. And Curtis Jones, Aaron Tyler kicking things off here. Front face lock by Aaron Tyler on to Curtis Jones. I wonder what Aaron Tyler set up for. Went for maybe a European uppercut, but blocked or missed. As now Curtis Jones, nope, now Aaron Tyler fighting back. Here's a big drop kick, does Aaron Tyler. And a great start to the contest. Both men sort of feeling each other out, seeing what the other one has to offer. Front face lock once again. And there's a European uppercut, doesn't miss that time. And now Curtis Jones against the ropes. Irish whip into the near ropes. And, oh, a big hip toss by Curtis Jones. Puts Aaron Tyler down. Goes into the ropes. And juking and jiving, shimmying and shaking is Curtis Jones. Oh, and there's a punch to the gut. Now both men just going back and forth. Curtis Jones in the corner. Nope, Aaron Tyler now in the corner. Nope. Curtis Jones back into the corner. Both men just going back and forth. There's a kick. Oh, and now just repeated kicks to the chest. Oh, big kicks to the chest. Hear those echoing through the arena. And now what's Aaron Tyler set up for here? Oh, and a corner drop kick. Just sandwiching Curtis Jones into the bottom turnbuckle. Now Curtis Jones being drugged into the into the American Saints corner. There's a drop kick, putting Curtis Jones onto the floor. The outside, Hunter Ethan now has him, throws him back into the ring, and there's a stomp right to the gut by Aaron Tyler. And Curtis Jones is in trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. The American Saints may be on their way to advancing to the finals of the World Tag Team Championship Tournament, as there's a headbutt double team by the American Saints. Hunter Ethan now in. There's a knee to the stomach, and what's he set up for here? Oh, a drive-by kick right to the temple. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and no. Curtis Jones able to get our kick out. Now Hunter Ethan with a nice float over neck breaker. Oh, and Curtis Jones fighting back. Oh, and hits a big heel kick. Now Hunter Ethan in the wrong corner, not where you want to be. There's another one, a spinning heel kick that time. Throws him over the top rope. Oh, and tags in Marcus Hayes. Marcus Hayes, the big man, 6'4", almost 300 pounds, suplexing Curtis Jones back. Hunter Ethan back into the ring, and hits a world's greatest slam, or world's strongest slam, and a big elbow drop, dropping all 300 pounds onto the chest. And the big man of Domination Extreme throwing his weight around here in the early goings. Picks him up, and a big power slam. Go for the pinfall. 1, 2, and just kicks out, gets the shoulder up to Hunter Ethan. Irish whip into the ropes. Hits a big left arm clothesline, left arm lariat. And the big man, like I said, just throwing his weight around here, using it to his advantage. Oh, and there's an enziguri. A big enziguri by Hunter Ethan. Hits a heel kick, taking Marcus Hayes off his feet. Hunter Ethan with a knife edge chop and another one. Slaps him into the corner. Oh, and there's a kick right to the... Oh, and a big shoulder tackle. The big man just shoulder blocking Hunter Ethan across the ring. In a back and forth contest here, the winning team goes on to Night of Glory for the World Tag Team Championships. Hunter Ethan stepping down. Oh, and now just dropping the throat of Marcus Hayes across the top rope. There's a forearm right to the back of the head. Hits another heel kick that takes Marcus Hayes down. Irish whip. Hayes is in the corner now. Aaron Tyler tagged back into the ring. We got a drop toe hold into an elbow drop by the American Saints. Now Aaron Tyler versus Marcus Hayes. Nice head scissors takedown by Aaron Tyler. Aaron Tyler is feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams really want to get into that World Tag Team Championship match. And a springboard crossbody with a pinfall. 1, 2, and kicks out. Does Marcus Hayes. Aaron Tyler's got to do a little bit more than that. You got a 300-pound behemoth in the ring with you. Marcus Hayes a big shoulder tackle once again. Oh, and now Aaron Tyler's in trouble as Curtis Jones tagged back into the ring. Domination Extreme setting up for something, and a double back body drop. And a leg drop to follow by Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones, some more juking, jiving, shimmy, and shaking. Big leg drop, dropping across the throat and chest of Aaron Tyler. And there's an elbow to the back of the head. I tell you, sometimes those elbows to the back of the head, they don't look all that effective. But if you hit the point of the elbow right in the right spot, the brainstem, the top of the spine, it'll disorient you. Now Curtis Jones setting up for setting Aaron Tyler on top rope. Oh, Tyler kicks him away. He's on the top rope. Hits misses a missile drop kick. Went high risk and paid for it. As now Curtis Jones slamming the face of Aaron Tyler on the canvas. Curtis Jones being smart here. Oh, hits a big springboard splash onto the back of Aaron Tyler. And Aaron Tyler spills to the outside. And a leg drop. What a maneuver. What a maneuver by Curtis Jones. An exciting and now just throwing it right into the ring steps by Marcus Hayes. But what a maneuver by Curtis Jones. He needs to go for the pinfall. He is 1, 2, and no. Aaron Tyler able to get the shoulder up. There's a big heel kick. Marcus Hayes and Hunter Ethan duking it out on the outside. Aaron Tyler into the corner. And a bulldog from the corner by Curtis Jones. Could this be it? Going for the pinfall. Are they advancing to Night of Glory? 2. No, and Aaron Tyler is able to stay in the contest once again. Hits a hip toss. Trying to get some momentum back in his team's favor. He was thrown into the ring steps. Had a big leg drop from the top rope to the outside. Just wailing away on the face of Curtis Jones. Hits a, and a clothesline, throwing all 215 pounds of himself into Curtis Jones. Oh, and Curtis Jones rolling him up. 1, 2, and reverse 1, 2, and Marcus Hayes has to break up the pinfall attempt. Oh, and there's a nice neck breaker. Big neck breaker by Aaron Tyler. Tags in Hunter Ethan. Hunter Ethan with a flipping leg drop. Oh, and a big kick right to the back of the head. Hunter Ethan, a man on fire right now. What's he set up for? And a big belly to back suplex that puts him down onto the canvas. He needs to not fight in that corner though. Oh, and he's taunting. Why would you spend time taunting, Hunter? You got a shot for the World Tag Team Championships. A punch to the face. And a drop kick in the corner. And did you see the neck of Curtis Jones snap back? Twice snapping back now. And there's an elbow right to the lower back. And Curtis Jones is up on the shoulder. No, Curtis Jones with an inverted DDT. A big inverted DDT. Oh, and he tags in Marcus Hayes, the big man. Hunter Ethan is up. Oh, and a big punch right to the face. And a forearm that sends Aaron Tyler flying. Marcus Hayes with a big slam, putting Hunter Ethan down onto the canvas. Oh, and Aaron Tyler just went flying into my announce table, ladies and gentlemen. The big man going on the top rope. Went for air domination, but missed. Missed the air domination. That big super air flying shoulder tackle misses. Aaron Tyler has Marcus Hayes up on his feet. Oh, and now Marcus Hayes sent up for a power bomb. Big power. No! Reversed into a face buster. A big face buster. Now, Hunter Ethan tagging in Aaron Tyler. Aaron Tyler with a punch to the face. And a forearm smash. And now the little man in this matchup. A man possessed. 1, 2, 3 kicks echoing through the arena. And there's a big kick to the back of the head. The American Saints are feeling it. Aaron Tyler is feeling it. Oh, what's he setting up for here? He picks up. Oh, and slams out down on top of his head. A big pile driver. 1, 2, 3. And the American Saints are advancing to Night of Glory. The American Saints will face West Virginia Pride at Night of Glory for the World Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, what an exciting matchup. Both teams leaving everything in the ring. Back and forth competition. Back and forth. This was either team's contest to win, and the American Saints pull one out. Great tag team matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, oh, here comes West Virginia Pride. They're on American Saints opponents at Night of Glory. They have microphones. Ladies and gentlemen, Night of Glory, the card for Night of Glory has been made official. And here comes the matches. Death of Society will go one-on-one with Domination Extreme. This is, of course, based off what we saw not that long ago. Domination Extreme defeated Death of Society, eliminating them from the World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Then Reggie Flash, Tyler Slade going one-on-one in a big grudge match. Tyler Slade defeated Reggie Flash at episode number 1 of Brawl. Tyler Slade then had some very disparaging remarks about Reggie Flash, despicable remarks. Then Pierre St. John, we saw this match made earlier by Walter O'Leary. Pierre St. John facing off against the Mexican legend of Corazado. These two have had a series of matches. They're tied 1 win apiece. Of course, Pierre St. John using a ring bell a couple weeks ago. Corazado looking to get revenge in what should be a very exciting matchup. Then, for the World Tag Team Championships, West Virginia Pride versus the American Saints to crown the first ever CWO World Tag Team Champions. And what we saw versus the American Saints versus Domination Extreme, this is going to be one amazing contest. This match just made official last week. Kenta Tazawa going up against the bad man Malice. These two had just a big brawl earlier in the evening. Malice putting Kenta Tazawa through the announce table. Will Kenta Tazawa be able to get his revenge? And then our main event of the evening, excellent Ericson versus the World Heavyweight Champion Tank Morgan for the World Heavyweight Championship. What a contest this will be between these two. Ericson and Morgan fought in episode number 1 with Tank coming out on top. Ericson has attacked Tank Morgan numerous times since then. It's going to be interesting to see, but here comes our main event, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent Ericson teaming up with Tyler Slade to face the team of Reggie Flash and Tank Morgan. This is going to be an interesting contest with an interesting dynamic, as all 4 men don't have much experience with their tag team partners. As a matter of fact, I've never heard or seen Ericson and Tyler Slade team up before, but at least Reggie Flash and Tank Morgan have some kind of camaraderie, as we've seen over the last couple of weeks. That's sort of what got Reggie Flash beat up by Tyler Slade. Tyler Slade saying Reggie Flash is trying to use affirmative action or kiss the champion's butt to try to get ahead in this business to get a future World Heavyweight Championship title match. And that's sort of what set off their feud. Because now Ericson has made his way in the ring. Here comes his tag team partner, Tyler Slade, the so-called Superman of the CWO. And I'm sure he's going to face some retribution from Reggie Flash at Night of Glory. He easily defeated Reggie Flash at episode number 1 of Brawl in the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. But I'm sure Reggie Flash now has some extra incentive based on the comments and the attacks by Tyler Slade. I'm sure Reggie Flash may not want to wait until Night of Glory to get his hands on Tyler Slade. I'm sure he's going to try to maybe go after him here in this tag team contest. But Tank Morgan, if you saw earlier in the evening, kind of trying to calm Reggie Flash down, make sure that he stays focused on winning the contest and get his revenge at Night of Glory and not try to get it now. Speaking of Reggie Flash, here he comes, making his way to the ring. Just sort of getting thrusted into the spotlight here tonight. His first ever main event in his career. He's never main evented anything in his life, and now he's in the main event of episode number 4 of CWO Brawl. The final stop before Night of Glory. Excuse me, folks. I got something stuck in my throat, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize about that. But Reggie Flash really looking to make a name for himself in the CWO, getting in this big main event, teaming up with the World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, not many people get to say that. He has one heck of an opportunity here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Tank Morgan. Won the title back on episode number 1, defeating Kenta Tazawa in the finals, defeating Ericson in the semifinals, defeating Tyler Slade, who was also in this contest, and the first match, defeating Aaron Tyler of the American Saints, and what was an amazing evening for Tank Morgan. His dream was accomplished by winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Former tag team competitor with his younger brother Stephen Morgan, part of the team of Army of Two or War Dogs Army, depending on the era that you are familiar with. Has always wanted to be World Heavyweight Champion, and he got that opportunity, he accomplished that dream. As Reggie Flash starting off with Ericson, taking out Ericson, taking out Tyler Slade, and that's what he did not need to do. Turn his back on his opponent, and there's the inexperience factor. Hopefully he enjoyed getting that little bit of revenge. Oh, and there's a big forearm smash by Ericson, and Ericson starting off like a man possessed here in the early goings of this contest. There's a kick to the arm and a clubbing blow to the arm. Reggie Flash went after Tyler Slade and is now paying for it. And once again going after the arm is Ericson. Trying to maybe soften him up for the excellence lock. And there's a hip toss. Reggie Flash may be, I don't want to disparage Reggie Flash's dreams or anything or his aspirations, but he may be a little out of his league as Ericson taunting his opponent at Night of Glory, Tank Morgan. But Reggie Flash, and once again, just taunting Tank Morgan, and Tank Morgan just kind of had a sly grin on his face, like, keep talking, buddy. Oh, there's a kick to the chest. And now, there's a big uppercut that takes Ericson off his feet, maybe caught off guard there, as now just sort of flips Reggie Flash over. Oh, there's a knee to the side of the face. Oh, and tags in Reggie Flash's opponent as now Tyler Slade into the contest. Irish whip into the near side ropes. And there's a big flapjack by Reggie Flash. This is what Reggie Flash wants. Now just laying it out. Oh, and just sends Reggie Flash over. Oh, and Tank Morgan has got Tyler Slade trying to give Reggie Flash a moment to catch his breath. Oh, misses the big drop kick as Reggie Flash. Big missed opportunity there. Oh, but it hits the running European uppercut there. Oh, but once again, Tyler Slade getting the upper hand. Oh, there's a big shoulder tackle right in the corner. Tags in Ericson. Sending the ropes, drop toe hold with an elbow drop right to the back is Ericson. And a team of Slade and Ericson getting along very well here in the early goings of this matchup. Ericson picks up Reggie Flash. Slams him down onto the canvas. A very gory buster, or gory bomb, excuse me, and taunting. And that's what Ericson gets for taunting Tank Morgan. Tank Morgan gets tagged into the ring, hits a big clothesline onto Ericson, trying to stomp away. And what's he set up for here? He's got him up a double arm underhook slam, double underhook suplex by Tank Morgan. And Tank Morgan taking out some frustrations on his opponent. And there's a knee right to the back. As you saw last week, Ericson hit Tank Morgan with the World Heavyweight Championship. Hits a big DDT, planting him skull first. One. Then just a 1 count. Ericson gets the shoulder up. But Tank Morgan, the kick to the gut. And there's a flapjack of his own by Tank Morgan onto Ericson. And Ericson's in all sorts of trouble, ladies and gentlemen. And he's got an armbar, or a cross arm breaker, excuse me, onto Ericson. And Tyler Slade breaks up the hold, breaks up the submission. And Ericson misses whatever he was going for there. Tank Morgan with a block. Oh, another block. Another block. And a clubbing blow, taking out Ericson. And Reggie Flash is pumped. And Tank Morgan with another right hand. And another right hand. And a big left that puts Ericson down onto the canvas. And Ericson, he may want to rethink his matchup against Tank Morgan at Night of Glory, as Tank Morgan has dominated him. And there's a double drop kick. And there's a big leg drop. An assisted leg drop by Reggie Flash. There's the pinfall. 1, 2, and kicks out. Does Ericson. As now Ericson. Oh, there's a big spinning back fist. Tyler Slade knocked out cold by Tank Morgan. Oh, there's a big elbow drop on the outside. Tank Morgan took out Tyler Slade, who rolls out of the ring. But that, now Ericson's got Reggie Flash in some deep trouble, just wailing away at the skull. And now trying to double team. Oh, we got double team between Tyler Slade and Ericson. Oh, just punching Slade, or punching Flash. Oh, there's a big suplex by Tyler Slade on the outside. Throws Reggie Flash into the ring. And now Tank Morgan and Tyler Slade going at it again. Throws Tyler Slade into the ring. But Reggie Flash is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Big trouble as there's a knee right to the face. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No, and Tank Morgan gets in the nick of time. But Reggie Flash able to kick out. Oh, there's a big blow. And now Ericson taking out Tank Morgan. Tank Morgan spills to the outside. And Ericson trying to get into the head of Tank Morgan. Throws Reggie Flash into his team's turnbuckle, or into the team's corner, excuse me. Oh, and throws Reggie Flash down. Don't know what he's setting up for here. Big blockbuster off the second rope. And Ericson once again taunting, getting into the head of his opponents. That may cost him against Tank Morgan at Night of Glory, when this is not tag team competition. It's one-on-one matchup. Oh, and he just slams him down. Back to the head, goes into the canvas. And Tyler Slade takes out Tank Morgan. Oh, and he's going for the excellent ending. Hits the excellent ending, does Ericson. Tank Morgan is down. Tank Morgan chasing after Tyler Slade. Oh, but he's just a second too late. Ericson and Tyler Slade pick up a huge victory. A big victory against the team of Tank Morgan and Reggie Flash. And big momentum going for Ericson and Tyler Slade going into Night of Glory. And almost what I would call an upset victory. Tank Morgan could not get to Reggie Flash in time, as these two men are celebrating their victory. And what a main event. But folks, Night of Glory, a few nights away. Oh, and it looks like things aren't done. Oh, and Ericson has a steel chair. Oh, just clubs Tank Morgan in the back with a steel chair. Oh, and both men just clubbing their future opponents at Night of Glory with steel chairs. Apparently trying to soften up their opponents. Oh, and Ericson has Tank Morgan. Oh, and he's got him locked into the Excellence Lock. Tank Morgan is locked into the Excellence Lock. This is a tough position for him to be in. A few nights away from Night of Glory defending his World Heavyweight Championship. And what a despicable thing for Ericson to do. Just standing over his opponent. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time for tonight. We will see you at Night of Glory. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.